Chag. I'm Jim Becka. I teach Hebrew. I also grow Etrog. And Sukkot is almost over, but don't throw away those Etrog seeds. Of course, Etrog is very important during Sukkot. It's used during the ceremony. But it's difficult to get Etrog seedlings in the United States or in many countries. Of course, Israel has an abundance of Etrog farms. What I'll do in the next 90 seconds or so is explain how to harvest the seeds and grow your seedlings and trees from them. I've done it in Southeast Texas for over 20 years. It's not difficult. If you live in a northern climate where it gets really cold, you might have some trouble growing Etrog. They don't tolerate really cold weather. Southeast Texas, South Texas, maybe South Florida, and warmer parts of the country are probably a lot more susceptible to growing your Etrog. But when they're starting out too, you have to protect them against your occasional freeze by covering them when they're small plants. The first thing you need to do is cut the fruit open. Be kind of careful. You can damage the seeds. You'll notice that there's a hard covering over the Etrog seed. And you can remove it. I usually remove it with my thumbnail. But you can use a knife, but just be careful. Don't cut into the actual seed. Just take the covering off of it. It won't grow if you plant the entire seed with the covering in it, or at least I was never able to get it done like that. After I get the seeds out, I wash them and I put them in a paper towel. Let them dry out. I like to plant my Etrog seeds in December in nice potting soil. When they get a little bit bigger, then I transfer them to larger pots. And then I put them in the ground. Remember, Etrog really won't tolerate a hard freeze, and we do get one occasionally. A year ago, Texas got the worst freeze that I've ever seen in my lifetime with single-digit weather. And I tried to cover my trees, and I really only lost one or two. They survived quite well. You'll notice that the Etrog, it's an ancient fruit used during Sukkot. It has bumps on it, and it has a distinct form to the fruit. When you harvest your Etrog, be very careful. If you damage the fruit, put nicks and scratches on it, it renders it unkosher. Also, there's a lot of rabbinical laws of how to harvest your Etrog, which I really won't get into. But enjoy Sukkot. Chag.